Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Hey, Sissy Pooh, how you doing? You know I gotta say hi to you first before I do anything. That's right. Hit that like button, guys, on your way in. Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. Let me turn this down, y'all, because I'm just gonna say this. I love my music, but they getting on my nerves, censoring everything. But welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm Astute Queen Bee, and this is my channel. We are the Royal Gladiators over here. We never give up and we never give in. We may go through a lot, but we get back up on that horse and ride it all over again, regardless of no matter what. Why? Because God said, move your feet. Okay? Just saying. Please hit that like button when you come in the building. I can't talk already. Hit that like button when you enter the building. I would truly appreciate it. It's just like ringing my doorbell. I just had to talk on Shirley Strawberry. I've held off long enough on talk about Shirley Strawberry. I've been trying to get that lady. I've been trying to give her grace, and I can't give her grace no more because that lady. So I feel bad for her, but I'm still confused because I'm like, where is your so-called friend that's supposed to introduce you to him? Because she should be trying to help dig you out this mess. First of all, Shirley still keep calling that man her husband, her estranged husband. That's not her husband. Because if y'all look at the listen to the jail recordings, and then they found out he was still married to one of his still married to two other women. So one lady, he didn't get divorced with her until 2021, I think it was. I said 2000. I am tripping. That means I need to go back to bed. But 20, let me see. What did he say? 2021, I think, is when that marriage was able to be ended because that lady thought she was already divorced from him, but she wasn't. And he married Shirley Strawberry. But his marriage with that other lady wasn't over. So that would make Shirley Strawberry's marriage null and void if I go by what they put out there. That's all I can go by is what they put out there. Also, I felt bad for her because she's an older lady, but I didn't think that she would get herself to a point that she believed everything that man said. Because we all know men lie. Lady, you've been on this earth way quite longer than me. But I do know men lie. And there is no way in God's green earth the stuff that man was doing that she just sat there and was oblivious to what her husband does. Like, how do you sit around and not know what your husband does for a living? How do you talk to him on a regular basis when he has made you suffer losing your home, losing your truck, buying your ring on that lady's account? Like, what the hell? That ain't tell you something was wrong? That didn't tell you something was wrong with that man. Because if I don't know where my ring came from, I don't know where my husband worked at. I need to know all the details. I'm gonna be in his business. I'm gonna be Googling his name. I'm gonna be searching for him. I'm gonna know everything there is to be about a man that I married. There is no way in God's green earth I would marry a man and not go and look him up. When y'all was engaged, you could have went and Googled that man. You could have did something. Because hell, we normal people just Google people that we hang with, not even people we date. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm confused. Like, Shirley, what's wrong with you? Like, Steve and them didn't have her covered like that. Because I'm like, okay, I understand love is love. I get that. But when you become a woman of a certain age, unless you haven't dated much, there's some things you should already know. And to be almost 7, she should know not to these stupid people don't leave me alone. Not to fall for just any old body. Because that's what it seemed like she fell for, just any old body that swept her off her feet with words. And I tell people all the time, people can say all the words they want in the world. It's not about what they say, it's about what they do. There is no way in this God green earth. And if it did, I feel bad, really feel bad for her. That upstairs is not clicking into her like, girl, this ain't your husband. Girl, he played you. He used you and he played you. And for her to talk to that woman on oh Lord, it's just so much. But the fact that she talked to that woman, I seen a clip and apparently she's supposed to talk to the side chick. Now that side chick counted says she met Ernesto 5 times, right? But when you count it, it only said 4 times. So I'm like, what you do? What you Shirley Strawberry from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. She reads the Strawberry Letter. And she used to give people advice on the Strawberry Letter when they would write in. And I'm like, Shirley would give all these wonderful responses and mess. But I'm like, and you live in a whole hell of a lie. Yeah, like you can't give me never get oh yeah, girl. You can't never give me advice on no man ever again. And I said that the day that I found that man played her. I was like, girl, your face was too busy somewhere. I don't know where your mind was at. Girl, phone calls from prison is on YouTube. And I watched those videos over there. Like even his friend was like, dude, you really out here doing some crazy stuff and they got all your business out here. And yeah, they do. But he think he is above. That's how you know he's a narc, because he swear ain't nothing gonna happen to him. He in jail for now. Don't worry about it. Everything gonna be just fine. Child. I mean, I know sometimes I may give some good advice and I don't take my own. He's still her husband. He's still in prison. He been in prison since last year. He's still in prison. She ain't seen that man. That man dropped her off somewhere and told her to hold up and wait a minute and left her before he got locked up. Like it's just what he has done to that lady is crazy. He has left her penniless, homeless, vehicleless. Her kids ain't not around. I mean, it's just been a mess. Ernesto for forgery, for I think for it's a whole bunch of stuff for forgery. He actually wrote. He bought Shirley Strawberry a wedding ring or an engagement ring. No, wedding ring. For her a wedding ring. And how about what he did was the lady that owned the shop that he bought the ring from, he used her account and wrote a check on that lady's account. I was like, how you do that? And that lady found out later that he wrote that account. He paid for her ring off that lady's account that owned the store. And I'm like, how did he do that? So it's like, oh, okay, criminal. Okay. Yes, he did. Because Shirley was getting her, she went to the nail shop to get her nails done, was getting her nails and stuff done, child. She sat there and come to find out, the police, the FBI was there to come pick up her car. Okay. They took her truck from her and told her they was coming back for her ring. So I was like, wait a minute, come back for her ring. That's when she found out that Ernesto charged it to that lady that owned the jewelry shop account. When the FBI told her they was coming back for her ring, that's when she found out that they was coming for all of it. They did not care. They don't care. Ernesto really act like he ain't doing nothing wrong. He joking and giggling. You on the phone, big time embarrassing. Cause I'm like, everybody can hear them. Everybody can hear all them phone calls from Ernesto and Sonia. The phone calls with Shirley Strawberry and Ernesto. Ernesto and his best friend. I think that's his boo. Cause they met in jail. Hey, just a tea, please. How are you, love? Yeah. I'm like, yo, who else? Is Ernesto and Shirley, Ernesto and Sonia, Ernesto and his friend, what's that man name? I can't think of that man name. That other man she was with, that he's friends with, that he been talking to on the phone. He's like, dude, what are you doing? Like Shirley ain't built for that. Yeah. Both of y'all know y'all a bunch of con artists. Y'all a bunch of con artists. And y'all con that woman out of everything she has. And that's sad. And that side chick, talking about she only met that man 5 times. But he paid for your boobs. He paid for you to get some breasts. but you only met him 5 times. Let me tell you something. If she only met that man 5 times, you know why she only physically met that man 5 times? Because they didn't want no traces back to her. But it's too late now because somebody has put those videos out there. That's what I believe. That's my personal opinion, my personal thought. I believe that Sonya chick that Tasha K just did a interview with, which is the side chick. I believe the reason why he stays as far away from her was because he tried to keep her in the blind spot so nobody could see her over there. Because I think everything he's had and any dime he's ever got that was real, he gave it to that girl. That's what I think. I think whatever he did, because he tried to keep her out of things. Because everybody like, where did this Sonya chick come from? Girl, for real. I was like, but I don't want Ernesto because he's a scammer. He did a lot of stuff to that lady, and she don't have nothing out of all that time she's worked at that radio station for years, messing with that man, and in a couple of years you have nothing. I know the feeling, but I would never be conned. I'd be in jail before somebody hurt me like that. You can't tell me she make no pennies working at that radio station, okay? She been with Steve for a mighty, mighty long time. A mighty long time. But Ernesto has been playing her. Like he giggles. Like I would be offended if he would constantly giggle while we conversating, or I bring up something that happened and you laughing. What the hell is funny? Like he every time Shirley would say something, she can't do this or she can't do that, he would be literally laughing and giggling. Yes, I've been through it. He ain't get to take everything I had, but he stressed the sucker out. That's for sure. Made me lose my cool and not thinking straight. So I do know what not thinking straight is. But she way too old. We been through some stuff. You've been through some stuff. That lady almost 70. Like, you mean to tell me you never had no issues when you was younger with guys, or you're almost 70 years old. You should not wait until you're almost 70 years old to have your whole life uprooted by some man that you really didn't even know. I'm just saying. Somebody you really didn't even know. And that's crazy to me. I think it's crazy and bananas that she let that man just run amok. And then when he went to jail, it's not like he even just reached out first and told her he was in jail. That's the crazy thing. That's why I'm saying, if you have this husband and you almost 70 years old, she was 60, what, 66, 67 maybe when she met Ernesto. And again, like I said, he was still married to his first wife, I think it is. And him and Shirley Strawberry, I think, got married in 2016, I think it was, maybe 2017, somewhere around in there. Girl, I don't know. Ain't that child? I love me some pain, but ain't that much pain in the world. I can't. Not be almost 70 and don't got nothing left. I don't got nothing for myself. No. You might break my heart or tear up my car or something, but you're not getting ready to have me homeless. No vehicle, no money. I can't see my kids as long as I'm around you, because he can't be around kids, or he can't be around children or animals. And I still want to know what that is about, because that right there blew my muffin cap back. Okay, I was like, animals? What the hell did he do to animals? I just want to know. And I'd appreciate when come through the building. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But yeah, I just had to drop that because I was like, why? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he put her through it, and I'm like, she just kept taking his phone calls over and over and over again, and all those phone calls is on that damn channel. And I'm like, lady, didn't nobody? You don't. How old is her daughter? Because I'm like, your daughter couldn't go on YouTube or something, or his friend couldn't tell you where to go to find those phone calls at. Because I'd be asking that girl, where you get the calls from, even though she got them legally. But everybody thinks, oh, they were I don't know how they getting these phone calls. You buy them. You can buy them. You can buy them because they're public record. Them phone calls are public record. People don't realize your phone calls is public record, and the police listen to them all the time. So all the stuff he said, all the thing he do, the person that posted the call is the person. Oh, shit, I don't know. It just says phone calls from prison. That's the name of her website, and it's on. Well, that's the name of her YouTube channel, and she got all of them up there. That lady got all them calls up there. If y'all have not checked out phone calls from prison, please check that out because y'all will be flabbergasted at how that man plays in her face. Like he'll be on the phone call. He'll talk to Shirley that day, that morning. He'll talk to the girlfriend in the middle of the afternoon. And then he'll talk to his boy. I mean, it just was crazy how he just was talking to Shirley. And he talked to Shirley like she's a. He don't talk to her like she's his wife. He talked to her like she was a child. Like he was even trying to get her to go on about her life. Go away. He kept telling her, go away. Go on about your life. Go live your life. And she didn't want to. Girl, bye. If that man say go live your life, go live your life. I'm just saying. That man gave you an out and you didn't take it. I hope somebody has opened her mind up and got her to see that man don't mean her no good. Because if you just did this interview with Tasha K, it said Tasha K talked to her, Shirley Strawberry, and the side lady, Sonia. Hey, beautiful Kim Bird. How are you, sis? Yeah, child. I swear. I'm like, I feel bad for her. A part of my heart does feel bad for her. But I'm like, lady, wake up. After the first, when she found out about the first phone call, that's why I put them in my picture. Because I was like, I don't got a big enough I wouldn't have needed his for real. He was trying to tell her to move on. She wasn't trying to hear it. But now she has apparently. But I'm like, yo, y'all could have saved her all this drama. She could have saved herself all this drama. Like, why you didn't look up that man? Even when you found out the things that he's done, why haven't you done anything about it to get yourself away from him? To find out what they're saying he did. You just keep saying, I know you didn't do it. I know you didn't do it. I know you didn't do anything. You don't know what that man did, lady. You don't have a clue what that man did. That man has done some things. He has done a lot of things. He's done a lot of things. And she really needs some help because that man, he plotted on Shirley. That's the only thing I could think of. He plotted on Shirley Strawberry. I think he probably watched her from the distance and was like, yeah, I'm gonna make my move on her. Cause I see she looking for a man. She in desperate need to find a man, and she looking for a husband before she get too old and all that. Da, 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 da. I think that's what he did. And he persuaded her because he talked all soft and sweet to her. But it's like, okay, you talk soft and sweet to her. But how do you treat her? What do you do for her? Like, how could you allow her to get played? How could you allow her to be played like that? That's why I said I think he plotted on Shirley Strawberry. That's my personal opinion and my personal thoughts. I think he plotted on that woman, and that woman fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And I feel bad for her because she's too seasoned to be out here and lost. Because it's like, for real, ain't that crazy? We said there's a thin line between being a good woman and a desperate woman. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because people are like, well, where your man? I ain't got no man. Look, I can't deal with the tomfoolery of things. So I said I probably wouldn't find a man until I left the state of New Jersey. Because these men, I can't. Mm-mm. I'll stay by myself before I allow somebody else to drive me crazy in my life. Not that type of mess. Mm-mm. I would never. I'll be in jail because ain't no way in the world you going to play in my face. And then the phone calls, she started learning about the phone calls, but you still kept talking to him. That's my biggest issue. After you found out what happened, and my thing is like, did she really dig deep to find out what happened? Or is she just listening to the words of his friend or his words? Because my thing is, I would be Googling everything about that man if that was my mama. And then they said, in some court papers that one of the issues I think was with her daughter or her granddaughter and somebody else, but nobody's 100% sure if something happened. But I know that they did bring up their daughter. They brought up their daughter-in-law. I mean, the granddaughter, and I think that's part of the reason why he couldn't be around people no more, certain people anymore. But he been in jail since 2001. Not 2001, 2021. I am tripping, y'all. Okay, y'all gonna have to make me wake up because I'm tripping. I said 2001. I'm in 2021 is when he went to jail. And he been there ever since. Talking about he getting out, he getting out. He could never gave Shirley a date when he was getting out because he ain't getting out. He know he got all these pending charges, a whole bunch of them charges on his ass, and he know he is not getting out of that jail cell no time soon. He might actually pass away in jail. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Ow, my elbow, that hurt. But yeah, he did a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she could just put his name in. Somebody she should have some type of friend or grandchild or somebody that can go. Even if you in Atlanta, all you gotta do is put his name in a database. It'll tell you what he got charges for. You can log online and get that. Thank you, Sissy Pooh. I appreciate it. But that's all she got to do. And I'm like, why hasn't she done this in all this time that man been sitting in jail? All this time he been sitting in jail, and you didn't take the time to find out some information on your own. Because me, I want to know it all. Don't give me no little bit tidbits. Don't give me none of that. I want to know what every charge is for. I want to know what every state it was in. I want to know what happened. I want to know it all. You're not gonna just give me a bunch of crumbs and think I'm gonna be supposed to feed off of that. I'm not doing that. And that's what her husband does. If he's even, I don't even think he's technically really her husband. Again, because it's stated in paperwork. I do believe him and his first wife really didn't get married. Didn't get divorced. Their marriage wasn't legal, I think, in 2021. So he was still married to her when he married Shirley. Because he married Shirley, I think, in 2016 or something like that. So it's like, dang, like you had 3 wives at one time. I don't know about the other wife, where that other girl came from, or if it's Miss Sonia that he's married to. Really. Because I wonder about that. I was sitting down plotting on my damn self. Because I'm like, maybe him and Miss Sonia might have might be a couple. But they are a couple. But I think he might have probably used a different name when he married that girl. That's just my thought. Because why you been sitting back in the bushes all these years? He ain't just find you on no corner. And you said, what is it, Shirley? Who was that? Who was that said that? That Miss Sonia said she's just been a good friend to him. Girl, a whole bunch of fools. A whole bunch of fools. I was like, ain't no way in the world. Y'all gonna drive me crazy. And I feel like that's what he was trying to do. I think he was going to drive her crazy, put her ass in a mental hospital somewhere, and take anything she had left. Because other than that, he took what she had and left her with nothing. But I think a lot of it also stems from her paying for phone calls. Because them phone calls, people to realize them phone calls ain't cheap. That's first and foremost. But I can't stand to see grown women make fools of themselves. I do it myself sometimes. But I had to learn the hard way to stop listening or believing everything somebody say. That's what I had to learn to do. And I'm already a person that look at people sideways anyway and be like, okay, we gonna see what happened. But other than that, no. But a man, I'd be in jail because I would hurt that man something terrible. You think you gonna play me? No, we not like that. Like shoot, what I've been through don't compare to what she been through. Don't compare. That's why I don't complain much. Because it's a lot people have been through a lot worse than me. Way lot worse than me. Morning, Monique. How are you, love? Yeah, I've been through some things, but I've been through simple things. Regular shit. That's what I've been through. I don't never have remember having a boyfriend that cheated on me. That's one thing I don't remember happened. But if I did, I might didn't know. And I must have been lost in the sauce. But I don't think so because I know everybody in my town and anybody that have dated, they ain't from my town. So if you are caught out in my area is small. If you out in my area and you don't ain't coming to visit me, what you doing in that area? Happy Saturday morning, grand rising to everybody. And everybody, when anybody come in, please hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Um, no, listen, I'm so confused. I can't with her. Yeah, I just had to bring up that Shirley because that Shirley Strawberry and Ernesto blew my mind because I've been sitting back listening to those phone calls and I'm like, yo, my heart feel bad for this woman. But then I'm like, the closer it got to 2022, the end of 22 and 2023, I'm like, come on now, you doing too much, lady. If you don't sit back and watch see what this man is doing and find out, call his lawyer. Like, where's his lawyer at? Call him. Call somebody. But I would need to know some stuff. You can't just leave me hanging and you gonna tell me, it ain't true though. What ain't true? What didn't you do? I need to know what you did and what you didn't do. That's what I'm be asking. I'm asking all the questions, being nosy, getting in people's business. Oh, Barb and Nolan and them are getting ready to do when is it? Barb meets World. What's she doing? Married to Medicine. Okay. Her and Nola, I guess. But yeah, I just had to bring that to y'all because I was tripping off of it. And I kept saying I was gonna do a live about it, but I was like, no. But now that I see they done sat there and got their behinds stuck up in Tasha K face. Oh my god. I was like, yeah, no, I gotta say something about it because I said that is crazy. I said, Tasha K, no, she can get a good interview. Go ahead, Tasha K. I don't even know her. Don't mess with her. Because she give her all the interviews she can get so she can play Cardi B her money and Cardi B could get up off her behind. I'm just saying. I just popped on to say hello and have a conversation about Shirley Strawberry and Ernesto. Cause I'm so confused why this woman and why her friends didn't tell her what this man was about. Like you can't tell me like Chicago what you calling from Chicago. You can't Steve couldn't tell you something was flippy floppy about that man. Hell, he the one wrote them fake ass books. To act like a woman, think like a man. I don't. I had to stop thinking like a man sometimes, cause then I let you get easy passes, and we ain't doing easy passes no more. But I'm like, yo, dude, you should be on it. If that was supposed to be your friend, that was supposed to be your friend and your coworker. You gonna be on it. You gonna make sure that she knows what's going on with her so-called husband. Air quotes. You would make sure she knew everything there is to know about that man. If you was a real friend, that's just me. That's how I feel. I'll be like, look, Shirley, you say he sat her down and talked to her, so that's cool. And see, people, that's why I say when you on the phone with somebody, you got to be careful what you say. Because she had to go back and apologize to Steve and Marjorie for talking about their asses. And that was hilarious because she was like, oh shit, when that phone call got released, she was like, oh my God, Steve's going to hear what I said about Marjorie. And she said Marjorie treat them like the help. I was like, oh, okay. Well, Marjorie thinks she the shit anyway, so she is the queen pin, ain't she? The original queen pin, maybe? Because that heifer never went to jail, no matter what. Later, Kimberg. Love you. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, she needs to sit still, reevaluate, and not talk to that man. Because that man don't mean her no good. I know she can love him all she want. Your heart can feel one thing, but your head can tell you something else. Trust me. You got to learn to separate them sometimes. I learned that over. I'ma try. I'ma try. But I'm getting ready to get up off of here and take me a nap before my cousin comes. I was supposed to be gone, but she didn't come yet, so I'm gonna lay here and close my eyes until she comes. I thank y'all for coming through to hang with me for a little bit. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I gotta finish watching this this live. But also, when y'all are abouting on the YouTube streets, please go out and check out Just Valencia, please. Indigo Star One, Universal T with Marie, Jamie, that's me, Diana Rose, Queen Sheba Darling. Yeah, that's all right. I love the phone emojis. They trip me out. Who else? When Tay Talks. Check out PBE. Check out Make It Make Sense. Make It Make Sense been going over a lot of the stuff. You have a good take too, Monique. Catch you around the YouTube streets later, probably. Definitely check out Mims. Check out So Debonair if he has been online lately. Check out Nola Reeds. Barb Meets World. Who else is missing? If somebody else I'm missing, is aggravating. I can't think. But charge it to my head. Have a blessed weekend. Well, a good day. And be safe out there. Have your mask and your hand sanitizers. Because Cousin 19's relatives are making a comeback and they're stronger than ever. So y'all be careful. Y'all have a great and beautiful day. I'm going to go lay down. I appreciate y'all for coming to hang with me for a little bit. To my subscribers, I'm going to have... it was something else I was going to do, but I can't think of it right now. But I thank y'all for coming through and hanging with me. I want y'all to be safe out there. Make sure you put yourself first today. Have some fun. Make sure you got your hand sanitizer, your mask, and some tissues in your pocket. Drop some crowns in the chat for yourselves. Later, Justin T, please. Later, Sissy Pooh. With that being said, y'all, this is Stu Queen B out.
I spent so many nights sleeping on me, but I finally realized I'm all that I need. I'm that girl, been that chick, never needed no one else. I've been that bitch, plenty on my mind, a couple on the side. Maybe I'm a